Hi, second grade. Today we're going to review contractions, and we learned about them earlier this week, but today we are going to review them, and you are going to need your whiteboard and your marker, okay, because you are going to help me out with this contraction machine that I have behind me. But first, let's review. What is a contraction? Do you remember? Let's see. Okay, come with me. I'm going to move you. So, contractions are a short way of putting two words together. A short way of putting two words together, that's what you're going to help me do down here in a moment, okay? Now, the way that we can do that is we can either have a pronoun plus one of these words, will, are, is, okay? Now remember, some pronouns might be we, he, she, they, I, okay? We can use a pronoun plus one of these words. Or another way is we can have verbs plus the word not. So remember, a verb is an action word. A verb plus the word not. Okay, here I have my contraction machine. And I see that the lever is on, so we are ready to go. I'm going to set you down so you're not moving as much. Okay, so the idea is we've got two words on one side. In this machine, you need to create a contraction with these two words, okay? So number one, can you read these two? It says we are. Oh, I see that I am using the pronoun we and one of these words, are. We are. Okay. How can I make a contraction with these two words? You're supposed to write it on your whiteboard. Okay, the contraction would look like this. We, apostrophe. Now notice that my apostrophe is taking the place of that letter A. So I took A away and I added an apostrophe instead, okay? The apostrophe takes the place of a letter or many letters. This new contraction is we're. Can you say that out loud? We're. Okay, go ahead and think of a sentence with the contraction we're. Can you go ahead and say that out loud? We're going to have a party. Okay, number two. Can you read these two words out loud for me? She is. How can you create a contraction using she is? Write it on your whiteboard. Okay, this is what the contraction would look like. Now notice where I have my apostrophe. My apostrophe is taking the place of which letter? My apostrophe is taking the place of letter I. So this new word, this contraction says she's. Go ahead and say it out loud, she's. Okay, now think of a sentence with the contraction she's and say it out loud. She's such a wonderful friend. Okay, number three. I've got two words here. Ooh, and I see that this is a verb plus the word not. Okay, this says is not. Is not. How can I create a contraction with those two words? Write it on your whiteboard. Okay, the contraction would look like this. Notice where I put my apostrophe. The apostrophe is taking the place for what letter? The apostrophe is taking the place of the O. So, quick trick. Whenever you have a contraction, or whenever you have the word not, like this. Whenever you have the word not, you are always going to take away the letter O, and that's where you're going to put your apostrophe, okay? All right, so can you see me? That new contraction that you made says isn't. Can you say that out loud? Isn't. Okay, now use that contraction in a sentence. Today isn't Monday. Okay, last one. Can you read these two words out loud? They say can not. Oh, remember what I just told you. When you have the word not, where are you going to put the apostrophe? Okay, this is how you would write that new word. Might be a little bit tricky. Oh my goodness, what do you notice about this new word? I replaced 2 letters with my apostrophe. What 2 letters did I replace? I took away this N because I already have one right here. I don't need 2. And I already took away this O because remember, whenever we have the word not, we take away that O and put an apostrophe. So this new word is can't. Go ahead and say it out loud. Now say a sentence with the contraction can't. I can't believe this is already week 5 of online learning. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you so much for helping me with my contraction machine. I hope that you feel a little bit more comfortable about using contractions now. Bye.